What's up, guys? Welcome back. We're doing another stream tonight. I've got myself a beer and everything's good. So we're just gonna do our first checks on whether I'm streaming across nicely, and then we can get playing. So if you've just joined in, thank you for dropping in. So we're just gonna... Okay. Audio should be coming through now. I will continue to check it, just make sure it's... There's a bit of stutter on this, but we'll give it a go. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, if you've joined the stream, just let me know if the volume's coming through nasty or if it's okay. Audio always seems to be an issue. I have no idea why, but it just always is. But welcome to the stream, and yeah, let's carry on from where we left off. So last time I was just making some ammunition because I was struggling to defend myself. I had no ammo, but we'll be okay now. All right, and I need to cook this chicken as well. Need to find the appropriate things to do that, and what else? I think I'm gonna go up to the bunker. Let's see if I can pull myself some ammo and things. Right, okay, let's go this way. And I'm still on the look for those motorcycle tires. See how far we can drag this bit. Oh wow, this audio is horrible. Bits and then I'll fix the audio. That is nasty. Let's change that. That was horrible audio. I have no idea why. But all good. Let's carry on. Looks like I've lost my crossbow. I think I may have dropped it previously, but that's alright. So how's everyone tonight? We don't have many days left. We've only got today for me is Saturday night because I live in Australia, but Saturday, so I've got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and probably Wednesday daytime is when the patch is going to drop. Looking forward to that. Sorry guys, I just had to log out quickly there. Yeah, I'll continue now. It looked like the stream was hanging a little bit. It was stuttering, so I was going to do a reset, but it seems to have picked back up again now. So, oh shit! Dropship! 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 No! 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 Fuck you! Fuck you! Don't you dare. Freaking dropship. I hope that thing doesn't see me. Do you know what? They have. The devs have they've updated the game slightly, because I never used to see the scanner before, and what I've also noticed is the hands now have detail on them as well. Like they have like proper skin and veins and nails and everything. I never used to have that. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Hold on. Let me just take my gloves off. Take my gun out. So you see when the sun comes on my hands there? I've got all the veins and everything. That never used to be there. I swear, it never used to be there. So you see the nail on the hand and all the veins and things. That never used to be there. See the nails there? And this way as well. If I go there. See that? Yeah, let me know if that's what used to be there before, because I don't remember it at all. Right, there we go. We're heading up to the bunker. Journals. Never used any of this before. Let's break it here. It's always worth checking these towers. Always. Let's see what we've got. Okay, bolster. And no, that's not going to be good for me. Oh. Where's the next one? So quick. I'm so heavy with shit. I've just got too much shit in here. Let's get rid of it. Tobacco seeds. I don't need tobacco seeds. Yeah, I can get rid of that. Don't need that. Don't need that because I've got that. Don't need that. That and that. I'm sure the devs drop little updates every now and then, like shadow updates that we never see. I don't want to lose my slot. Take that. Let's go this way. And I was just playing on another server earlier. I like to play on other servers as well because I don't know. Always being on my server, it's yeah, I do enjoy being on other ones, being a little bit under the radar, and my audio just left me in the terms of I didn't know which way people were coming. I didn't know which way. I had no surround sound almost, so every footstep, every gunshot sounded like it was right on top of me. Normal battle alarm. Shit, what should I do? Take this one and put that one on, or no, let's keep this one because one's lighter than the other. So, but just go. Let's go with this one. This one over here. Let's go. Yeah, so I was playing around with my audio settings and I can never get them right. But this time, yeah, I had 2 people run past me and it sounded like they were directly on top of me. Flashbang, flashbang. Take those. I like flashbangs. They're always good. Let's get out of here. See that puppet? I can't tell you where it is. Whereas normally, my audio, I can tell exactly where it is. It's almost like I've gone to mono sound rather than stereo surround. I think he's over that way. But I don't know. So I guess that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. North, I need to go north. Careful with my injuries. What injuries have I got? C1s. It's because I'm carrying the whole of the server on my back. It's ridiculous. Need to get rid of some of this stuff. The lead is the most. That's 2 kilos. That's 500 grams. Yeah, so it's 5. That's a lot. 2 kilos. 5. $700 grams just for a firecracker, and a full can of soda is 300. That doesn't make sense. 700 grams for them. It's just a little firecracker. And a flashbang, which is a military flash cracker, is 230. So who's excited? 4 days? 4 days to go? I've been watching some of the videos with the NPCs. They seem to be moving okay. I'm not too concerned about them. I was originally. I thought they were just going to be these things standing in the middle of the road, shooting every now and then. And you just pick them off at distance, take their weapons, and then suddenly you've got an active weapon. So it'd be interesting to see what they do with that, because I remember a time to get fame points you used to headshot puppets from 100 meters. I got pretty good at that. So if I can shoot an NPC 100 meters with a recurve, then I'm going to be geared within the time it takes me to find a recurve. So they need to think about that. Oh, Mr. Phil Taylor, good morning to you, sir. Well, it's actually my evening, but yeah, good morning to you. Don't forget I'm in Australia with Miss M. How are you doing? you know, you did such a nice thing making that that knife for her and presenting it. I watched her unbox it live on her stream, and I think emotionally, you know, you hit the spot with it. It was nice. It was a nice thing. So hopefully the devs said something, because I actually messaged Tommy Slav off the back of that and said to him, look, you know, the community's really good. This nice thing's happened, and you know, hopefully you can send a thank you to Phil. So I'm not sure if he did or not. He was a busy man. It was during the time, well, when you sent it, so they were just announcing, or kind of announcing the acquisition. So he was a busy man, but yeah, it's good. I really appreciate that. It's nice. What's a veteran, an OG player like you? What's your comments and viewpoints? Not necessarily negative ones, but like positive ones, negative ones, concerns, expectations and things for this 1.0. Look, I mean, we've all been playing. I mean, I've been playing since 0.4. I think it was just turning 0.4 as well. I think originally I saw Rake hit on 0.3 with the white body parts and everything like that. And then it came to 0.4, and then they had a sale. I bought a license then, and then started playing. And since then, the years have flown past, and we've just been playing this non-stop thing. Speaking of which, Rakit's just launched his stream. So if you want to go and say hello to Rakit, he's just launched his Jim the Coffee Guy was the guy behind it. He paid for it and make one. Oh, okay. From the spare materials. Nice. We chat. Yeah, he has to give you the nod to make it anyway. He sent you the specs. Oh, nice. Yeah. I guess so, because it's is it all licensed? Is it all under royalties and things like this, and all the legalities of the company? Obviously, I can't just go into a workshop and make it, but you did everything official, so it's nice. Yeah, it's. I guess you're sending it out to the public on a public stream involving the game's merchandise. So yeah. Nervous, excited, proud of myself, proud of the devs. Lots happening. Yeah, I'm anxious, nervous. Yeah. I don't know if you've played Deadside, but I've played Deadside, and I know that's so far away from this game, but not. They have tiered NPCs on there. Oh wow, my audio today is really bad. They have tiered NPCs on there, and let's put it onto that. They have things like that. Yeah, it's their property. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Yeah, the NPCs on there, they clock you from so far away. Where's that coming from? See, I don't even know where that's coming from. My audio is shot to pieces. I'm assuming inside this house. No, see? That sounds horrific. I'm gonna have to go into my settings, volumes. Oh, doing this on a stream is not good. Okay, so let's turn that off. Let's turn that down. Let's go over here and turn that down and turn that off. See if this helps. I've got some boosters on my audio, and I'm just going to make sure I'm going with the correct audio system. Right, that should be a little bit better. Oh yeah, I made it, but I never the same as the. Oh yeah, okay. So they own the property rights to it. Yeah, I mean it makes sense. I mean, it's merchandise, right, for the game. It's made for the game, so they have the intellectual rights for it. I do technical drawing, drafting, and it's the same. Like when I draw something, it's not mine. Yeah, Phil, if you've got a cheeky, I don't know, £10 or $30 or something like this. It's something like this. I'm not quite sure. Go on there and just go on a PVE server and then play with the NPCs there. They're pretty much identical to what this is, but the only downfall to those ones is, yeah, they see you at the end of the gun range, for example, and they will engage with you and start shooting, and they volley or lob bullets at you. They look like mortar rounds coming towards you. You can see the bullet string coming through, and you can literally wait until the last second, and the bullets coming towards you, and just step to the side, and the bullet just goes past you. But the thing is, they will chase you across the whole map. They will never disengage. They will never say, "Oh, you're out of range, you're out of zone." They'll stay aggressive on you and just keep coming from you. And obviously that needs fine tuning on their behalf, but it is it's the way it is. Yeah, Phil, I've this server I'm on now. I'll just show you in the text there. It's my server. I've launched it, ready for 1.0. So if you and some of your friends want to just like jump on, just come and have a bit of a play on here. It'll be nice to get a bit of population. It's a brand new server, so I'm not expecting things, but I'm hoping the hype of 1.0 will drive some traffic this way. The concept behind my server, if I can plug it for a minute, is basically I'm working off a player trader system. It will be called the day of my axis shops. It'll be. Mate, if your axe goes into Toys R Us or into Big W or some of the other major toy resellers, if it goes into those, that would be hilarious. Like kids running around with your axe in their hand, chasing their mums down the aisle. Mommy, can we buy this? That would just be hilarious. I'd love that. I'd love to see that one day. I mean, it's bad enough the kids running around kicking and screaming anyway, but with your axe in your hand, that'd be quite funny to see. I don't need these locks. Get rid of those. Is that HS9? Yeah, it is. Yeah. So if I get rid of that, put that in there. I got some better arrows. Nice. Howdy, Artex. How's it going? Yeah, I was just saying to Phil, if you all wanna, that's the American me. Hi. If you guys want to jump on, look up in the server search menu. Look up SCUM Trade Wars. The idea is behind it. The concept is that it's a player trading or a player-run trading system. Me and my friend 98 Infinity, or I call him Infinity 98. We have always spoken about how it would be better that the players run the trading system, and the traders are there for maybe larger ticket items. So what I've done is inside the trader, I've basically done it for like armor and upgrades only. I'm toying with maybe upgrades of weapons, because the other concept to it is not only the player trading system that I've implemented, but it's also that it's more crafting focus. So because with the new update coming, you're going to have to look towards some of these more the crafting side of things, I reckon. And there's going to be more options anyway. So you can craft silencers, you can craft rifles, grenade launchers and things like this. So I'm kind of going down the idea that hopefully you're going to be crafting your weapons more. Yeah, cosplay, yeah, you could. I mean, that wouldn't be too difficult to do because it is you. So, yeah, go for it. That's what you want to do. Just don't walk down the street with the axe in your hand or in your pocket and get arrested. Yeah, so vehicles are quite rare. It's more survival aspect to it. I've customed a lot of the loot. So you see here, I've got maggots in the rock piles. I've got mushrooms and worms and larvae and things like this and bugs in the logs. That's just on its lowest level of things. And then if you go into the higher level of, you look at the map. So these red circles are the PvP. Are the PvP and POIs with custom loots, and you've also got these custom zones as well. So the radiation zone has its own thing going on. Increase some of the trading circles. Got some individual player traders places, which are the tents. You know, B2 C5 and B2 keypad 5 and C3 tent areas. I'm just trying to spread them out a little bit. I'm trying to find one. I don't know if there's a tent area up in these D3s, D4s, C4s, C3s. I can't remember if there's a tent area up here. But yeah, this type of thing, and the players are in control of that. But Tex, yeah, you've got your own server going. I appreciate that. That's no worries. But yeah, if you do feel like having a bit of a rest and relaxation one night, you just want to mess around, jump on over. I'm not holding you to it. I'm not trying to get you to set up camp and shop here. It's a place where solo, duo, and trio is favoured. That's what I like to have going on. Is just small squads. If you look here, so squads here, 1 to 3 players. So yeah, try and make it a little bit like this. I've removed sector spawn. That's gone completely. Oh yeah. If you're from England, I'm not sure where you're from, Phil. I think I'm from England, so originally I live in Australia now. But yeah, I do a lot of wild camping, and obviously you've got an axe, you've got knives, and stuff like that in your backpack. And when I go wild camping, it's a little bit like, oh well, I've got a bush knife and an axe and a saw. And if the police stop you, they can confiscate if it's been misused. But if it's just for the right reason and you do it on a safe property, like it's not someone's property or woodland or whatever, you can use it. Yeah, thanks, Tex. Yeah, good idea, mate. Traders make the game so easy. Exactly. They do. And we've always said it, my friend and I. We've always said it's just so bad. So what about if players trade? Well, for that to happen, you need items to be rare to start off with. So I've manipulated all the JSON files for no tents in those areas. Yeah, I don't know where, because what I'm trying to do is get a spread away from these normal B4, C2. A0 and Z3 traders. They all seem to be in this little, they're in a diamond shape, but they're in kind of like the lower half. Oh, thanks, Phil. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you don't mind, I'll jump in because I'm starting to advertise now that I've got it set up. Even though they're going to wipe all the files, it's annoying, but it didn't take me too long, and it's kind of like this is a dress rehearsal. But yeah, techs. Yeah, the tents. I'm struggling to think where there's any more. I've taken them all, really, I think. Or like a unique place. I need another unique place over towards D1, maybe, or even D3. I just kind of need it up here. So the people who live up in this, I want them to travel no more than probably one and a half sectors to get to a player trader. Because if you're in D4, the nearest place for you to trade is either B4 or C2. And that's a bit of a nightmare. Oh, bush instructor. Mate, that's awesome. Yeah, I was looking at doing that when I went back over to England. I did a small trip back to the UK. And I live in Derbyshire, so I'm used to the Derbyshire Dales. And I was looking at my mountaineers course, my guide leader, like the leaders, and when they're taking the groups up onto the moors. And I was also looking at this forestry, bushcraft sort of thing, because it's taken off. It's massive. There's a guy called TA Outdoors. He's a YouTuber, and he used to be a teacher. I think he was a geography teacher or something. I can't quite remember what he taught. But he just decided to give up his teaching career. I don't blame him. Kids are feral these days. But he gave it up and became this YouTuber of making stuff. So just need files is one thing, but you need players. Mate, I do need players, yeah. And obviously, I'm not going to say that my server is going to be the next biggest thing. I'll pay the money for a year. I'll advertise it. I'll push it as much as I can. If people want to come, it's a different type of concept, and I'm hoping people will take to that. If I get 10 people who love it, that's fine. I'm happy with that. The traders, they only get 7,000 credits, dollars, whatever you want to call them. They only get 7,000, and if someone goes in and empties it, it's emptied. So they've got to look at other ways of selling stuff, making stuff. It kind of works through players being on the server. Yes, I get that, but I'm trying to stand out a little bit different other than these bot shops, coins, rewards and things. So having some events that maybe generate a few bits and pieces. I've changed the cargo drops. So removed a lot of the weapons from the general sort of foraging. So if you go up to non-military areas, you're not going to find military stuff at all. If you go to the bunkers, then you will, obviously. If you find some of the boxes at other areas, you might get something because they're all kind of linked in the background. But the idea is that if you find a gun, you want to keep hold of it. And especially with no sector spawn, if you die, running back to get that weapon is going to be your primary sort of goal. But if you end up somewhere else, you're in shit. So we're trying to give that sort of fear of dying, because I don't think this game has it. You watch any YouTube channel, 80% of them are just running, bunny hopping around, shooting. If they die, they don't care. I mean, that's not much fun. Basically, all the devs have done then is produced a terrain for people to just run around and shoot. I mean, what more to the concept is that? There's nothing. So I'm trying to implement a few things that give it a bit more of a theme. Another thing I came up with, and I don't care if people steal this idea because I've got Wallybot making it for me. They're making. I've asked them to make me a security camera, a CCTV camera script. So basically, your admin drone flies on a timer between the bunker entrances and watches people come in and go out. So no one knows that, but it's then linked to my Discord, and people on the Discord can watch it. So there's a need to go onto my Discord, and then it's an open channel. So if anyone wants to go in and watch the bunkers to see if anyone's there, then it invites them out to go and do PvP, because people are going to be going to bunkers anyway, right? Because they need to find the weapons. So I'm just trying to promote that. Another person gave me a really good idea of putting silent alarms in the airdrops, the cargo drops, so people can use them. And oh, there's delay. Yeah, Lone Ranger, come on. Yeah. Nice. Oh, it's good. I got someone coming on. There we go. Players, got to start somewhere. Yeah, nice. That sounds good, Tex. I've changed the player hit points on this as well. It takes a bit more shooting to kill someone, so you actually have to work a little bit harder rather than just that unlucky 9mm shot at distance taking someone's head off. The enemy health NPCs or the puppets. I'm just going to call them NPCs because that's what they are now. I've increased their health quite a bit. Yeah, I think I increased the hit points human to human attack by 50% up. Yeah, so it takes a bit of you've got to either be really accurate or you got to give them some welly to get them down. It just gives people a bit of a fighting chance, you know, the newer player or whatever. Money is key here, so I've made it a bit more immersive, where the cash registers actually kick out dollars. They pump out the money, especially in the Chinese shops. They pump out the dollars, and you need those dollars obviously for player trading. I'll buy that rifle or buy that rocket launcher for 10,000 or whatever. Then you get $10,000. Then you can go to the trader and you can buy your car parts, or you can buy your $10,000 worth of MREs. You know, and then you put that money into the trader. That trader then has money to then buy other items, and then you can start selling other stuff. So it starts that snowball effect. Ranger, see what. But yeah, it's all work in progress. I'm not doing too much more to the server because the devs have to do a huge wipe. So there's going to be elements of this that are just going to be completely destroyed. They said they're changing a lot of the items, so they'll be changing the names. So any coding that they've done so far, it might crash if I've got old existing stuff. So I'm just going to wait. I know what I need to change. I know what I need to fix when the new patch comes. I know what to target straight away. But immersive, survival, player trader, and custom loot. That's it. And it opens up that PvE element as well. Is you don't have to always be in a fight, be in a battle, because you can sell your tobacco, you can sell your cannabis, you can be a trader if you want to. You could go to one of those player trader zones or the actual trader itself, and you could set up shop. I'm not going to stop you from doing that. I have no build restrictions as well. So apart from POIs and mech-based areas, like the general, in brackets, standard places, there's no build restrictions. You can build in the city if you want. I'm still learning to adjust my files. Got my economy file and server done. For those, no problem. Yeah, yeah, that's there's things you can use to help you with that now. So there's a nice little I don't know what you call it, like a web page that you can use to manage all that. It's all part of GG host or whoever, you know, they all have their own one to it now. Those files in the background, the JSON files, all the adjusting of the loots and everything like that. If you need a hand, I'm not perfect at it, but I picked it up super quickly. I think it's maybe because how I do my day job as well is similar. I'm happy to share procedures, how to do it and stuff like that, because you've always got to create an override folder. If you look, there's a couple of videos on it. I can send you the link if you just DM me or something. Yeah, name change for some of the items. There is going to be name change for some of the items, and also I noticed because their English isn't perfect, which, you know, fine, it's not supposed to be. Some of the wordings is wrong. So vending machine has a W because German, the sound for a V is W, like it's all kind of vice versa or something like this. So yeah, their wording is off. So when the person's been typing, they've just made a mistake. So it's not consistent. So some of the wording will get reworked, and that's going to cause problems for a lot of server owners because it will corrupt all their save files. Yeah, server info also changing. Got more settings now. Yeah, there's a load more settings coming in. A lot of items in and a lot of items out. So I'm just gonna start again from fresh. I've got no major player base, so I'm not stressed. I'm really not stressed about it at all, and I don't wish to be someone who's highly strung about it. I even changed the corn. Do you know the corn only has a 5% spawning ratio? 5 to 9% spawning. I've changed it so it's high. It's 70%. I think I changed it to, and you always get 2 pieces of corn. Well, if I look at this corn stem, there's 2 pieces of corn, and the corn is physically there. So I'm going to pick it, and it's there. So therefore, I get 2. So I've gone down to that level of immersiveness of if you see it, you can take it. There is also things for in the wild as well. It's called world. So if you ever look in your files, you'll see a little, or type in, like if you do Control F inside those files and type in trash, you'll get straight to the trash piles. And I've changed the items inside that trash. I've changed the coding for it. So you find chip packets like crisps, chips. You find the chip packets in there. You find the do you know the blue water bottles you use for improvised mines? You can turn them into a water collector. I've made it so the water collectors are found inside there because it looks like a damaged bottle. It's a broken bottle. So rather than getting the actual blue bottle where you can make mines, to stop that exploit, I've used the water collectors instead. Because otherwise you're just finding hundreds and hundreds of water bottles and you're making hundreds of mines. So I've taken that out. So I've changed that around. And ones the trash bags near or inside the medical areas, I've put scalpels, syringes, medical supplies, things like that. So I've kind of made it, or my theme is to make it more immersive towards what you would normally see. I've got the newer list. Oh, from Cheese with the server in settings. Oh yeah, let us know. DM it across if you're allowed. Be nice. There has been some notifications in the background for people who own servers and stuff. So yeah, let us know. What else did I get information on? Got information on something else as well. Can't remember at the top of my head right now. Don't forget my gas mask. Yeah, little cool things. I like to make it. I'm trying to make it immersive. That's the theme. Vehicles. I've changed the cars. Do you know the cars that just pump out the scrap metal? Just the general world cars. I've changed it so every single car you go to, every single car, you have an opportunity to spawn car parts, because cars are so rare here. To strip down a car and try and rebuild another one, you would have to carry a door across 4 or 5 sectors. So therefore, if you go to if you go to some highly populated area with cars, you're going to pull out car parts. I've increased the lead. Yeah, thanks, Phil. Yeah, nice idea. Yeah, yeah. So things like that, a bit more immersive, and also pipes. I don't mind them being quite abundant, because once you get your base up to metal, which to be honest is pretty easy to do if you've got a group of 2 or 3 or 4. Once you get up to metal, it's 400 hit points. A pipe is 33.3 per explosion, kind of roughly. So you need almost 12 to 14 to get through a door. No one's going to run around with a backpack full of 14 pipes just to get through one door, and then you've got another door, and then you've got another door, and then a wall, and then a foundation. No one's going to be carrying bags and bags and bags of pipes. So it's yeah, yeah, you got bags of pipes, and I think that's fine. I don't mind. So pipes, lead, metal, because to find ammo on this server is difficult. You have to craft it. Yeah, I've got a link to my Discord. I'll let me see how I can. It should be popping up on the note, on the welcome note. Let's see. Let me see how I can get it to you. I think I've got you in DMs. I'll DM you. Right. Oh, that's awkward. I don't have you on the thing. But my my Discord. Let me have a look. See if I can do this. Copy link. I can chuck it in there. I don't think my chat allows me to throw up the. Let's see if I can do this. I'm not having a very good technical day today. Computer's not been working well. But yeah, if you copy that off the screen, you can write that in. Let's see if I can get my YouTube channel up. Post it in. Be popping up on the note. Where's the comments. Right, that should come up on. Yeah, there we go. Discord's in the chat now. So if anyone wants it, you can go ahead and get it. Phil's gone to grab a coffee. Mate, can you grab me one? Yeah, I will do, Phil. I have just stuck it up onto the screen there as well. SCUM Trade Wars. SCUM game. Advertisements. Yeah, I've been doing the advertisements today, Tex. I'm trying to push it out. Trying to push it out there. So, yeah, you'll see it advertised. I've been a little bit busy today with these types of things. Let's feel. Wonder if it's because it's not my main. Yeah, Phil, did you see the? You saw that link, didn't you? I'm sure you did. Somewhere. Yeah, I don't have you guys on my Discord. I don't know why. Yeah, we have 3 days here. But that's it. I just wanted to get everything set up before the 1.0. But when they announced that they're going to... Just landed on your Discord, did you? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. New joiners. You sure did. I've got you. There you go. Enjoy. Let me know what you can see, what you can't see, and all that type of stuff. But yeah, have a look around. Feel free to... I'm going to make a content creator advertiser type page as well, so we can all share the love. I've been talking to a few people on streams recently, and they've been more than willing to let people say hello and advertise and do things. But I'm just about to go into this bunker, and I'll show you. The loot's not too high in here. I've made it so it's not too bad. But the idea is, in the green boxes, in the lockers, the idea is to find the weapons. You are going to find them. I mean, before I had it a little bit crazy. You're pulling out 8 guns from the gymnasium in the city. So I've been tweaking it and changing it because the boxes are generic throughout the whole of the whole of the map, unless you do what I've done here, which is you start zoning off areas. So I'll have to zone off the whole city. I'll have to zone off the radiation zones, and then the map would just look like 5-year-olds had fun with crayons. So yeah, it's kind of, I've had to do a bit of fine adjustment, but as an admin flying around and other bits and pieces, like, you can check it and see what's going on. Try and get in here without this mech spotting me. There we go. Right. I'm potentially going to die here because I'm so heavily... Wait, I see it on my tablet. I forgot my email. Password invoked. Yeah, don't... I hate passwords. Oh my god, it's annoying. I forget things all the time. All the time. It's so annoying. There has to be... I know there's other ways, like fingerprints and face scans and stuff like that. I forget all the time. And because I've been in and around the internet for like many, many years, I've now got so many passwords. Okay, here we go. This could go to shit because I've only got 1 mag. So I'm hoping to find some gunpowder so I can make ammo. Because I don't know if you caught me saying earlier, you got to craft your ammo. You're not going to find it. I even changed... Check this out. I even changed what the puppets kick out, right? So... The puppets never used to drop what they wear. Now they do. So all the puppets drop exactly the clothes that they're wearing. Exactly. So the armor puppet drops his armor. Is it OP? No. Because I had this conversation with Kick. Is that once you repair armor up to 50%, armor's shit anyway. If you're shooting someone with armor at 50%, irrespective of tactical or just basic, and helmets don't do shit. I've been killed so many times with 9mm with a helmet on. So the same with armor. If you, like I said, if you're drilling someone with bullets and they've got armor on, you're shooting them in the legs and the arms anyway, or the head, and they're going down. And I've even put something funny in there. I put some larvae on them as well. You repair this clothing up to 50%. I don't care if you're running around in full military gear. Makes no freaking difference. You're not, in brackets, fully geared straight away. Holy fuck, no way. Fully geared is having enough weapons and ammo to support yourself. And if you can't find weapons and you can't find ammo, you're not fully geared. It's as simple as that, really. I'll show you, like, this armoured puppet now, if he decides to run at me. He drops a holster, he drops a 9mm pistol. But the 9mm pistol's going to do fuck all at 1%. Yeah, I did throw my axe at him, which was stupid. Right, okay. So back to this. So yeah, so the holster 5%. You repair that, you still can't put the gun in it. This one is 5%. I mean, it's a 9mm. It's going to jam on you. It's going to click on you. Whether you want to use that, that's your own risk. I would never use it anyway. The tactical armor, repair it up. Okay, but 50%. It's not going to last very long. So I don't think it's that overpowered. Or that silly to do. I think it's fine. Oh shit, I'm full of rips, cuts and bruises. The puppets hit a little bit hard here as well, which is always nice. My technology today. Right. My first stream, my audio was fine. Second one, it's gone tits up. I don't know why it's gone so bad. I haven't changed anything really, to be honest. So I don't know why it's gone all funny, but it has. I don't know. It's almost like it's booming because it's too high. But we'll give it a go. It's that broadcasting one there. That's the one that's damaging it, I think. Because that wasn't there before. Well, we'll just carry on. Anyway, so let's go around here. Let's crack these open. See how we go. Take these out. Where my bobbin pin's gone there? 2, 3, 4. SVD ammo is nice. I'm going to take that. Alright, let's get these things open. Oh. Shit. I pressed G by accident. Fuck. Oops. I can't see shit now. That was funny. Lockpicking when you're blind. Let's see what we got in here. Nothing in there. 2-2 receives. Yeah, that's all right. It's not too bad. Like I say, it's rewards for coming here. If you there's no point coming here if you're getting nothing. It's so demoralising. Get rid of that. Take that because I need the 9mm. Where's that magazine? There. Yeah, I just sent. Yeah, you just sent the file. Yeah, I've seen that. Thanks, Tex. I'll have a look in a minute. Device manager. Okay, auto. Cancel. Auto. Let's see what else we got. 3. We'll have this just in case. Oh, my name's Phil as well. Oh shit! You mean the other Phil? You're already on my Discord, so why do you need it? Suggestions pending. There you go. Accepted you in. There you go. Send. Text. Fill. I know what I can do. I can go into Miss M's Discord and I can search for you in there. Phil. Why can't I find you in there? You should be in the welcome. Surely you should be in there. Chat, general chit chat. Oh, I don't know where you are. I'll find you. I'm sure I will. UMPs. See, I've not found crazy amounts of weapons that makes it overpowered. You're finding weapons and ammo in a military establishment, which is normal. I don't see a problem with that. The only thing I can probably think about taking here is the Val ammo, because I know I've got a magazine somewhere. Do I want a Val weapon? No. I really hate the Val. I'm not sure if anyone else likes it, but I seriously hate it. I dislike it with a passion. It never fires straight for me, and it always gets me killed. Always. I even put the what is it? The memory modules, the intelligence modules, because I've also aimed towards supporting the newer player. Oh shit. That was not good. I got the Phoenix Tears out of an airdrop. I'm so happy I did. Oh, fuck. Okay, that wasn't good. Shit. Alright, we're back to normal. Yeah, the memory modules and things like that, I've put them into... I put them into these places so everyone can get an opportunity to try and find things. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Need to take this. Where did I put that there? Alright. See if I can crack this open. Are we in the... Yeah, we should be in Miss M Possibles. My name's Shep. Should be Shep Gaming. Across that. Ray Kits. No, I'm not in Ray Kits anymore. That's all good. But yeah, it should be in Miss Impossibles. I'm there as Shep Gaming. So you should definitely find me in there. Alright, this is where you see how really bad I am at lockpicking. Oh, first time. There we go. I'm normally really bad at that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so it should be Scum Game question mark, Scum Central question mark, Scum Support, Break It. Yeah, I'm in all of those. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a member of all of those. Ray Kits, I think I actually might be in Ray Kits somewhere. But yeah, I'm definitely in all the Scum ones as well. Yeah, Scum Game, I'm in that one. Let me, what, general chat maybe, if I just do that and then search up someone. I don't know how to use Discord too well anyway, so that's the other thing that I'm really bad at. I don't know how to search people up, evidently. Where do I need to go to do this one? But Discord link is in the chat as well. I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, see, not everyone can do abandoned bunkers, right? So that limits them to MA82s, rocket launchers, weapon sets, and the modules and being able to do that in the game. So what I've done, and thanks for bringing this up, what I've done is specific areas on the map, they have rocket launchers available. They have C4 parts available. It's all out there in the open world. Cargo drops have those things available as well. The memory modules, they are in areas of high risk, not necessarily the AB bunkers. So you're going to find them in the open map. Now, whether you take the risk and try and install it yourself, you know, as per the game factors it, or you take it to the trader. The trader, it's 10,000 scum dollars. I think it's 10,000 or 100,000. What did I do? I either did 10 or 100,000, I can't remember, to install that memory module. So you've got to have the money. And I'm thinking I might put it even... I don't really want to put it behind a fame wall, because fame is for... I think it's... I'm going to say it. I still don't think it has its place in this game. It literally means nothing. Other than bragging rights. So I've kind of taken it out of the game. Got you, mate. Looking for Mr. Taylor's Discord to send the file. Oh, I need that pin. I need that. Where was it? It was in this one, I think. Yeah, it's this one. Where else do I need to go? Yeah, so we go. Wonder if this player's still Lone Ranger. Lone Ranger. I wonder who that is, because I've got a feeling it might be. Got a few people. Yeah, 4. It's got 4 fame. Let's see if that goes up to 5. Wonder if he's died yet. I've had quite a few friends go on and player test it. Yeah, let's get around the back here. Somewhere. I think he saw me. Yeah, he saw me. Oh, there's 2. I think I'm going to have company. Another valve. So all these green boxes are linked. So it doesn't matter where they are in the world. So you can't isolate them. The only way to isolate, and Tex, this is probably one for you, I'm not sure if you know, but the only way to isolate is to create these rectangle zones and give coordinates. Then it pulls that information from from what's there on the ground right there, and then you can individually isolate those ones. Sorry, gents, struggling to get on the tablet. Message me if possible. I need to shoot off. Yeah, no worries. I'll track you down as best as I can, Phil. Yeah, even things like this, the trash, I've changed it. You shouldn't have really got a blue bottle then, but we did. But yeah, my server's going to be, I reckon it's going to take off. I think it'll be a good, if I can get a good amount of players, so SCUM Trade Wars, it's going to work. I'll give it a good go anyway. I've got a year to develop it, so. And I'm hoping also, Tex, how about this for an idea? I'm hoping to get a black market in the city, the big city as well. Down here. So we've got people in the server already, which is nice. Right. See if I can actually find. See if I can actually find what I need, which is yes, ammunition, but also where am I? Oh, I know where I need to go. I need to go back to my base. This is where I show you guys where my base is. Then you come and offline raid me. Sit through. But I really need to get rid of some of this weight. I've got too much. I've never done any of the missions on the phone. Oh, here we go. Search through the haystack. Is that what they are? Are you joking? I've got 2 days to do it. Reward and 5 fame. Is that it? Okay. Alright. So I imagine you get more more intense, more fame. Find a needle. What happens if I've already got a needle? If I've already got one, which I do, there. If I've already got a needle, can I just go straight to the trader? Still don't know why my sound is messing up. I think I might ask ChatGTP to help me with the audio setups. You know, the other day I was struggling with some rendering, some visualizations for my work. I just couldn't get rid of the sort of grainy, they call it noise, of the render image. I was like, how the fuck am I going to get rid of this? I thought, you know what, I'm going to ask ChatGTP, because normally I just do my own research, but I'm going to ask it. And it gave me a list of all the settings that I ever needed, and ones I didn't even know about. And then I used them, and it came out nice. It's such a good tool. I really need a vehicle. Oh, right, okay. So what? Yeah, tier 1 is fetch items. Okay. Walk in there and you'll hear a sound, and then it's done. Right, nice. Well, my base is relatively near to the trader anyway, so it's on the way. So I guess we'll find out. Tier 2. Also fetch some items. Other stuff. Okay. Sabotage. Check telephone system. Okay. Yeah, I've never really used them, so. Tier 3 is kill razors. And more difficult stuff. Oh, Tex. Mentioning of razors. On my server, you actually get razors in the wild. Not just in abandoned bunkers. I'll say that again. You get razors in the wild. So you can be running along. Next minute you're hearing crying babies at night time in the woods. Or in an airdrop. Or they're in a standard bunker. Or they're just somewhere out in the forest lurking. Right. Let's go through this village. Let's see if I can find some I need gunpowder, because then I can make more ammunition. Yeah. For saying I've turned stamina decrease down, it's I'm still getting smashed. All my carbohydrates have gone. Wow, I need carbs. I know where I can get carbs from. Get them from the... So now, because I know I can get carbohydrates from the corn, I can just go to the cornfield now. It's not a waste of time. How many have I got? 9 rounds. Okay. Wonder if there's any gunpowder in here. Work lamp. Ooh, fishing rod. See, fishing rods, you can't buy them from the fish store. So, that's quite a... From a PvE and a sort of food survival aspect, that's quite a good thing. Done over 300 quests before last wipe. After the wipe, needed to do them all over again. So I'll wait until after 1.0 drops, start doing quests again. Yeah. And can I ask, are they the same quests repeated over and over? So you'll always have to find a needle first, or is there like different items, different situations? I don't want to go in here. I want to go into the warehouse. Oh, the other information I found from the devs is they're moving a lot of the moving around a lot of the POIs. So all that's going to change. So even if I remembered all my locations for for my custom zones. It's all going to move around anyway, so there's no point. Oh, okay. Oh, in fact, it makes no difference if I do that or that. I need gunpowder. Wonder where this other player is. He's probably down in Zeds. There's no parachuting in this as well. Like if you die, you parachute, but your start point, you're on the land. I'm not sure if parachuting when you die is turned off actually. I wasn't really a fan of the parachuting. I don't mind if you go and buy one and you fly and then you jump out the plane. Go for it. Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. Good to know about the razors. They are out there. They are out there. Yeah, tier 1's coming around a few times at each room. Okay, yeah. I guess tier 1, they just want to get it out of the way, right? So. But they'll add to it, and then when they allow modders support, and I think they said you can customize your own missions now. They're giving us the files to do that. Yeah, the bunkers, yeah, they're reworking those. There's going to be some other ones. I think the other ones are for military ranged NPCs. The smaller ones, and I think the abandoned bunkers, that'll be for razors and all the wildlings and the dangerous NPCs, like the whatever they're calling them. Yeah, the wildlings, I think it was. And yeah, and then you just got your standard military bunkers. And because there's those, don't forget, there's those other NPCs, the ones in the black suits. There's those ones as well. And they have to live somewhere. So they're part of the, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the law goes, I think they're part of the research facility. And the research facility is the experiments. And then I think with those experiments, you'll have some of these puppets or wildlings or whatever in and around those bunker areas. So I think now everything is starting to get its sort of a concept. Tex, I'm laughing. The reason I'm laughing, I did exactly the same. Yeah, mods will come 1.2. 1.2 for sure. Oh. Did my phone just die? Yeah. My phone battery just died. Yeah, 1.2. You heard it here first. That's when mod support will come in. Because we've got the roadmap for the next 4 months. Sorry, not next 3 quarters. Sorry, so like 6 months. Wild Hunt. Yeah, I think those research facilities and everything, they're going to be where we're going to find all these wild things. They're going to be in these areas. They will also come in later. Yeah, they will. What did the roadmap say? Can't recall what the roadmap said for it. Didn't it say like Q4? Which isn't that far away. Q4 is Christmas, and we're halfway through the year. So it really is not that far away, if you think about it. What's that, 15 nails? How many bolts have I got? I've got a lot of bolts. No. I've got loads of nails. Don't need any more nails. Yeah, don't need no. I wonder if you could get a an achievement for the shortest life, and it is just basically you plummeting to the ground after respawn. Imagine all the new players who come to the game off the back of 1.0 launch, and they're faced with the same scenario. They're going to have a parachute on their back. They're not going to know how to open it. Because I think the keybinds as well, that dictated some of it. If you didn't reset your keybinds, I don't think it opened. Q3, more NPCs, sickness, and newer UI. Yeah. Q4 Wild Hunters. Yeah, I knew the back end of the year they were coming in. They're going to be mad. I reckon they're going to be all close quarter focus weaponry. I think one of them's got a bow. And they're just going to be hiding in the woods. Look what I found. People saying there's no vehicles on this server. There is. You just got to know where to look. Yeah. I mean, like I was just saying, that Q4 is not far away. Because everyone's going to be focused on this new launch. That for a good 3 to 4 months, everyone's just going to be hammering it and so involved. So that's going to be Q2 out the way, super quick. It's only been 7 years from zip to early launch. Because what they said that would come in 1.0, it's not ready yet. Yeah, there's so much they've said. I remember ages ago. When was it? It was just before they changed the module to modular base building. They showed camouflage netting for the exterior of the bases, like the drape over fabric camouflage netting. They did full-on visuals for it, everything. And then obviously they did the spray painting, and I don't know if that took its place or if they're still going to go ahead with it. I'm not sure. Because sometimes they come up with a concept and then they change it to something slightly better. They were showing clothing being spray painted or changing colour as well. I'm not sure if that's to stop multiple items being in the game, and they're thinking, oh, just change the colour of one specific item. But I personally would like to see more items rather than spray painting of clothing. Although it's cool and I do like it, I think we need variety, which obviously the modders will bring. They will bring all that stuff. So maybe the spray painting is just to allow you to do whatever you want. It would make more sense. The other thing, what was I thinking about just then? Oh yeah, on my server as well, what I've done is all the DLC stuff. All the DLC stuff, I've changed it to free purchase. So all the spray paint's free. The costumes and things like that are all free. Maintain. I've changed it to 30 days for maintenance. So you can basically have a chest for a month in one location. I don't know why they used to have it at 14 days, probably to stop so much shit being on the server, but I've changed mine to 30 days. Right, I need to sort my ammo out. Shit, I need another box. I don't have the stuff to build it, I don't think. No, I don't have the stuff to build it. Nor do I wish to. But I need to put the stuff somewhere. I'm not sure what to do. I don't want to be carrying all this shit around with me. Oh, I've got gunpowder here. 10. It would be nice if the base could be painted in camouflage patterns. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good idea. I don't see why they didn't do that. That confuses me a little bit why they didn't do that. Because they did it for the cars, so yeah, 200, 400, yeah, mine are at max as well. It's a month. It's a month worth of storage. I think it's the better way. You don't want to punish someone just because they've got to go to work. I think that's such a stupid thing to do. That's why I used to enjoy the servers that had like the old school raid protection. So a server I used to play on. Yeah, nice for the cars as well. Yeah, one of the old school servers I used to play on, they used to have 2 weeks of no base damage, and then weekends of conflict, which was quite nice because it gave everyone an opportunity to prepare ready for the weekend and then just go all out war. It was quite nice to do. What else do I need? I think few players who have jobs that keeps them away from home for long periods. Exactly. Why punish those players? Why? There's no reason. I used to have long periods away from the computer, and I've just been thinking, fuck, do I really want to jump online and find my base that I spent the whole weekend building destroyed? It was so demoralizing, ridiculously demoralizing. In the end, I was like, I just can't deal with this anymore. So when they brought out base protection, yeah, it made me very happy. I am going to... No, I want that with me. I'll get rid of some of these nails and bolts. Phone, keep that with me. Get rid of the chicken. Don't need the chicken. Why do I need the chicken? Oh, I'm going to the trader so I can sell those drugs. I can sell that as well. What else can I sell? Well, I need money. Yeah, that's alright. It's fine. I love this improvised rifle. I think it's the best thing they've put in the game. It's freaking awesome. I increased my skill stats as well to 2 times because of that same thing. People have lives and they're out and about. So to come home and grind and grind and grind like that and get no reward is pretty painful. What else do I need to get rid of? Nothing else. I think the rest of it I'm just going to run to the trader. Let's go. Oh, all this running on foot. Yep, it's annoying, but there is vehicles available. There is car parts available. So it's not as if it's impossible to have a vehicle here. But I want to get away from that. Do you know when you join a new server or the server has literally just had a wipe? Within 2 days, or literally within the first 24 hours, people are already geared up with a car. What did I need? I needed three tires, RIS tires. Oh shit. Disappeared. Such a cool thing to do when you're camping a town. Just kill a zombie, lay in it. No one knows you're there. I got quite a bit of money. So the other thing with the cash being out there and having to use that to establish all the trade, players are going to be running around with either cash on them or they're going to be running around with their bank card on them. It's going to be more likely that that's going to happen. Which is good. Oh, this is going to be a hard slog getting up here. And hopefully with the cars and everything being quite rare, more and more people are going to be inclined to camp or build their bases near the traders and a bit closer to there, so they'll be a bit more condensed. But if you just joined, this is my new server. It is called SCUM Trade Wars. It's at the top there. I've pasted in the chat. I'll do it again. The Discord link to join if you wish to do that. It's a new server that I've set up ready for the 1.0 launch. So it's all in the chat. But so far it's working well. But things are going to change massively. There's a lot of changes coming. Lone Wolf, you're still alive. You died yet, or you're kicking ass? Okay, no worries, Tex. You enjoy, and thank you for keeping me company on the stream. And feel free, jump in anytime. Do what you need to do, bro. But yeah, really appreciate your time and in watching and talking with me. So. Anybody else want to jump on the chat and give themselves a shout out and say hello? I'm happy to discuss anything that you might have questions about. It's always good to have a bit of a chat whilst playing. You might want to know about the server that I'm playing on. You might want to know about what's coming up in 1.0. You might want to know about me. I don't know why, but you might want to know about me. Or just generally have a chat with the community that's on here tonight. It's my Saturday night, so I'm just having a beer or two, and then east. I don't need to be going east. I need to go south. Let's get down here. But I've got to get a car, got to get a vehicle going. My food's going down. I need more food. Nice. Get some of this food in me. I'm going to be struggling soon. Right, carbohydrates. Get some carbs from these carbs. Right, I really need to cook this chicken as well. Maybe I'll do that in the tray. Oh, the thing's back at the base. Alright, I'll cook the chicken later. It's been a long time since I've been in this side of the water. I normally stick to a few places and then get to know them really well. I don't tend to move around the map a great deal. try and understand a sector for a full season, and then move to the next and move to the next. I'm sure that hit him in the head. Depends what rounds am I putting in. Yeah, I'm only putting shitty rounds in, that's why. Put these proper rounds in. That was fun. I've got one round left. So it took me all that time to make that ammo, and now I just wasted it. But it was fun. I'm in the safe zone now, so it's all right. It's good. What have I got? I've got much gunpowder. I've got one piece gunpowder. My carbs gone up? Oh, a little bit. Need more carbohydrates. Stamina. Money. Get rid of that thread. Don't need that thread. What else do I need? Get rid of all these compasses. I don't need the compass. Alright. Let's get over to the trader, sell some stuff, complete this task. Haystack. But the fact that I can just have a needle from anywhere kind of breaks the reason for that. What am I selling? Selling this. I swear I just saw someone running. I swear I just saw someone running. I'm going crazy. It's got 4 days. Maintain.
Hello, what is your emergency? I'll be here when you need me.
My voice sounds different. Sometimes they have to do shadow patches, shadow updates.
Never mind about the expiration date. Those are fake anyway.
Straight to the bank. Sell those. What else can I sell? Medical. Nothing else really. Need to repair my boots. Eat these crackers. Yeah, I've turned all the stupid pricing down for the medical supplies as well, so you can't just go and absolutely harvest the medical center.
I'll be here when you need me. Try not to get injured too much.
Oh. Shit, I'm full.
What's up? Guns come unloaded. Security reasons. Obviously. That thing registered? Kidding. Nobody cares.
Let's get rid of those. I don't need those. I'm never going to use those. Get rid of those. Don't need that anymore. I'm just going to get rid of all this shit. Oh, I need to turn that off. Not that it's much. Let's get rid of those. I don't need those. Get rid of that. What else do I need?
Guns come unloaded. Security reasons. Obviously.
And I need a sight on those. But
That thing registered? Kidding. Nobody cares. Stay safe.
Greetings, valued customer.
let's put this money in. Deposit. It's 202.
Please come again.
Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. Feel
Oh.
free to browse around.
Oh, quest complete. There we are. Done. What else do I need? That. What else do I need? Oh, I was selling
Let's see what you have.
these things. Oh, sell that. Sell that. Oh shit, where do I sell the Garda cannon? I think I've got to sell it. Got to sell it at the military, I think.
Here's what I got. Let's see what you have. Goodbye.
Let's go this way. Oh, yeah, keychain. Can't eat much. That much. Yeah, I was eating loads. Yeah, I was eating so much food. So if the trader funds, he said 0 funds. Is that right? Yeah, I was eating a lot of food. I need to be careful of that. I almost killed myself, but it's alright. You'll get over it. I'm trying to pack on the kilos. Welcome to the stream anyway, Keychain. It's good to have you on board. Right, let's get ready. Try and sell this stuff.
Welcome, stranger.
Yeah, that bug is a bit annoying.
That thing registered? Kidding. Nobody cares.
Yeah, because I come over here, it says it for me. It says sell, it says trader funds 0, sell item 0. But if I go there to sell it, I sold it and I received the money. So it is working. Let's see if there's something else military I can sell. Yeah, it worked. Yeah, there's a bug. It's not too happy.
Guns come unloaded. Security reasons. Obviously.
Oh shit, I'm burping.
Goodbye.
Hey Keychain, are you actually in the server as well? Are you playing? Don't see your name on there. Or you just got time to watch at the moment. Not sure if you heard much about what I was saying earlier about the server and how it plays. But you're welcome to come on board. It's not your normal everyday server. Okay. So all that ammo that I made for my rifle. So again, this is making me. It's making me work. It's making me think. Shit! If I've taken all that time just to make that ammunition, and then I just wasted it. Now I've got to do that all over again, and that constant sort of second thought and guessing. You really are going to have to structure how you play, because running around just shooting off rounds left, right, and center just as you feel like it, it means you can be the most. No, it is the PvP. It's kind of look. Yes, it is PvP. It is, yes, but there's PvE elements to it, and those PvE elements are you can make up your own black market trader system inside one of the player trader zones, so you are safe. Your boxes are not penalized for being in those areas. They, I mean, in the sense of like, if you put them on the floor and things like that, I think in my rules it says you can't pick up or interact with people's boxes. So you'll have to drive your car in there, take the box out, and then you can do all your selling of goods. But there's so you can set up your own black market. There is risks obviously associated, but you also get the rewards as well. So it's up to you to create a rapport with the people you're trading with. You can even come into the main trader zones and trade out of there as well if you wanted. Oh, it is. Oh, 100%. 100% it is. I was just having fun. But if you get caught, I mean, you've got these new NPCs coming through with ranged weapons. Yes, you are going to use bows most of the time, but you might have to also use your weapon. So it's taken me, a couple of hours just to make some ammunition. Just because I was looking for certain items. It'll be faster once you get a couple of friends playing with you. But it's a bit more than you're actually excuse the player burping. You're actually playing against the elements now, so it is a bit more of a player PvP, but it does have PvE to it, but it also has survival aspect to it. So I think from a PvE perspective, I think you might actually enjoy it because it's going to be a challenge. I'm telling you now. I've got one other player on here at the moment who's a PvE player. And he's running around testing it, so see how he feels. But from a PvE side of things, you are going to find things to do. Save the bullets for PvP, exactly. Yeah, but you never know when it's going to happen. Like I shot my rifle. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have, but I shot my rifle, and then next minute a horde got set off. That could be the armed PCs sneaking up on you. That could be a dropship dropping in. That could be another player coming over. You never know when that's going to all jump in. So,
Step
yeah.
right up.
You might have a bit of fun here, but you don't know until you try. So, but yeah, the environment is not your typical SCUM PvP where everyone's just running around blowing everyone's heads off. It's you are actually gonna struggle to survive as just a PvE as well as everything else. But there's no safe zones for you. Like there's no PvP PvE areas where you can just sit there all day watching your flowers grow. Speaking of which, you can actually become a tobacco selling merchant. The tobacco and cannabis and spliffs and stuff, they hold a high price. They yield high. So if you wanted to be a drug smuggler or a weapons dealer or a materials dealer, you could take up that role if you wanted, just to add some spice to your PvE side of things. You also, maybe you're not good at lockpicking or the abandoned bunkers, but on my server, that doesn't stop you from getting the explosives. So if you want to be an explosives seller, you could find out where those rockets are, where those C4 parts are and all that, and you could actually start selling those things. Yeah, it did. My suppressor did fail because I've just got the shitty cans on there. It did fail, and that fucked me big time. Because the idea is most of the stuff you either find it or you craft it. So it was just a crafted one. I was hoping that it wouldn't spawn a horde, but it did, which is a bit unfortunate. Never mind. I get to start again. I've now got to think where's the best place to go to find metal, lead plate, gunpowder, and toolboxes. So I'm now forced to run around rather than just going to any town, any city. I've now got to think about where I've got to go and go to that place. And there's an airdrop over there as well. Fuck. I need to hit those. And airdrops are very vital. You get good drops, good equipment in these airdrops. You could get full weapon sets. You can get explosives. You can get rockets. You can get memory modules. You can get Phoenix tiers. You can get absolutely everything in the game. And it's multiplied, so there's quite a few items in there. So people are going to be camping them. People are going to be going to them. It's just sparking up that PvP side of things. But if the server doesn't have many players on at the time, there's nothing stopping you taking full advantage of that. So you can still acquire those items. I've tried to focus on all aspects. And just to rest your mind a little bit as well. If you die, there's no sector spawn. If you die, there's huge frame loss. If you die, there's huge financial loss. There's no way that you can die, respawn into that same sector, and come sprinting back to your body, reclaim your stuff, and then steamroll you again. So if you're a PvE player and you'll find yourself pinned down and you are actually in PvP mode, you could actually, if you took your time and you're strategic, you could actually start taking off some of these PvP players, stealing their gear, going back and then selling it. Scrapping junkyard. Exactly. So I've now got to think to myself, well, I'm in the snow. I've got to get my ass all the way over to the scrapyard. That's that's two and almost 3 sectors. I've now got to run across, or if I'm lucky to have a vehicle, I've got to drive across. So I'm making the players travel. They might not like it, but I don't really want people stagnating in their bases. So but yeah, you're right. Scrapyard is the place I need to go. I need to get rid of all this food in my belly. I do need to drink some water there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, because it's coming in dark, I don't really want to be messing around with the filters for you guys and stuff. So it's um, it's allowed me to do at least an hour and a half to 2 hour stream. So you guys, you're more than welcome. Discord is in the chat there. Jump on. I'm going to try and stream a little bit more now. 1.0 is coming out, and I'm developing this server. It's called SCUM Trade Wars. You'll find it. You'll love it. You'll like it. Tell your friends. Jump on. The more people we get, obviously, the better it's going to be. But it's a new server, and I'm just going to run it for a year, see what happens, and if it's still going strong, I'll just keep investing and investing. But it's all powered and sponsored by myself and GG Host. They're going to be really supportive, and I've got loads of cool features coming away. I've even got a new system being made. It's being programmed for me at the moment, and it's for CTV camera, so a film camera that's going to be sitting and teleporting between all the bunkers. And basically what's going to happen is it's going to view those bunkers in real time. So you guys can jump on Discord, you can go into the CCTV camera section, you can view it, and you can check to see if there's players there to avoid them or to go and get them. And it's just going to jump between bunker and bunker and bunker and bunker and bunker. So it's a cool little feature that I've come up with a friend of mine, and we've just put it to the powers that be to see if they can make it for us. So see how it goes. I'm here to make changes to SCUM for the better,